A very good afternoon to you all, and welcome from me, Rukidi Edward Kijadanguma, to Lunchtime News here on UBC TV this Tuesday, the 4th day of March 2025. We're coming to you live online and on air from Broadcasting House here on Nile Avenue. Now, the Assistant Commissioner for Secondary Education, non-USE schools in the Ministry of Education, Alfred Chaka, has called upon parents nationwide to be mindful of the holistic well-being of their children, for whom they toil so hard to provide necessities. He made this call while officiating at Ndeje SS's inter-house music, dance and drama competitions held at Ndeje SS Sports Ground in Luwero District, where he was the chief guest. We have more in this story.
I find my joy in Ndeje alone and my heart. Commissioner Chaka expressed concern over the rising number of student suicides in the country, which he believes could have been prevented if parents had taken more time to assess and understand their children's mental health.
But get some time for this child of yours, ask the child, discuss, find out what's disturbing him or her. Because you have lost many of the would-be very, very good citizens in this country.
He emphasized that music, dance, and drama competitions offer an important outlet for students to relieve academic stress and enhance their overall well-being. Ndeje SS Headmaster David Senkungubalaba highlighted that MDD aligns well with the ministry's competency-based curriculum and should not be overlooked by students.
Have been able to show us what they can do, not only in a short time of preparation, but also being able to show that if I'm not strong in the other area, I can be strong in another area.
Parents and Teachers Association PTA Chairman Dr. Gordon Katende Sematiko noted that MDD nurtures creativity and innovation among learners.
And they used to say if you do MDD, that is Musiru Dara Dara. But these days it changed. It's not only Mugezi Dara Dara, ni Mugaga Dara Dara. These people do MDD. They are one of the richest people in the community. So it is important to promote the talents of the students while they are still here.
The chairman of the school's board of governors, George Ongom, commended the competitions, describing them as a valuable investment of both time and resources.
But what you have displayed today could be learned by other groups in more than a year. But you have mastered and displayed it so well and so entertainingly that we thank you very much.
In the competition results, Kabalega House emerged victorious, securing 408 points and winning a trophy along with a ball. Lumumba House followed closely in second place with 392 points, taking home the runners-up trophy. The event saw participation from all 7 schoolhouses, competing in various categories such as set pieces, speeches, poetry, mime, and traditional folk dances.
For you, yes, that you give us only 6 representatives from your house, only 6. We don't want it.
Now, as Uganda joined the rest of the world to celebrate World Wildlife Day, Little Miss Wildlife second runner-up 2024, Talia Birungi Kandole, and her counterpart, Miss Universe 2024, Tumwebaze Tira, committed to growing as advocates for nature conservation and the protection of the environment to advance the cause of climate change mitigation. The 2 young pageants of Trinity Primary School in Bukoto showcased the importance of protecting wildlife and the environment to their fellow pupils at the school yesterday in memory of World Wildlife Day. Let's have the detailed story.
Pupils and teachers of Trinity Primary School in Bukoto join the rest of the world to celebrate World Wildlife Day, a day set aside to celebrate the beauty of God's creation in the wilderness, under the theme Wildlife Conservation Finance, Investing in People and Planet. The two young pageants exhibited their feelings for nature conservation through various activities organized by the school management to commemorate the purpose of the day. The Wildlife Club patron, Anthony Twesigomwe, said the school is committed to protecting the environment to maintain Uganda as the Pearl of Africa. The school has been participating in various activities and competitions geared towards environmental conservation.
As a school, we looked at our Uganda being named as a Pearl of Africa, and we really want to push this so high. And we do this by imparting this sense into the young ones, so that the generations that are to come can also find the beauty of Uganda, can still find Uganda as Pearl of Africa.
Talia Birunji's uncle, Mr. Matei, hailed the school for their efforts to save the environment by training children at an early age. He said that through such early practices of nature conservation, the world will overcome the extreme weather patterns already affecting the universe.
Having been part of this 2025 World Wildlife Day celebration, and my takeaway for today has been the fact that the school instills virtues of the children from a young age, appreciating wildlife conservation, taking care of the environment, not littering non-biodegradable materials. And for me, I'm very happy. If this is a chance I got as a child, I would be a much better advocate for wildlife conservation, and I'm very happy and thrilled to be part of this arrangement.
The duo of Queens is very optimistic that if every school and individual commits to planting trees and halting the destruction of the existing environment, the universe will come down.
Because of the beautiful nature of Uganda, the things that are causing global warming is industrialization. We should stop cutting down trees to promote better climate in Uganda. We are seeing how Uganda is becoming hotter and hotter day by day. Let us avoid deforestation and industrialization. Let us be kind and be passionate about the beauty of this Uganda. And
my message is, everyone please plant a tree, at least 2 trees this year. Not 2, 3 trees, to help the environment and conserve the environment. And so many people are polluting the environment, which is not good. So today is World Wildlife Day, and my message to you is plant more trees.
Story by Stephen Kalisia for UBC.
Interesting how young children are also getting into the fight against endangering the universe. Now, 8 Ugandan children from underprivileged backgrounds are getting a second chance at life thanks to the Indian Association of Uganda and Kampala Rotary Sese Islands. The organizations have secured funding to send these children to Senia in India for life-saving heart surgery. The chairman of the Indian Association, Raju Sarin, has pledged continued support for children with heart conditions and is calling on more well-wishers to join the cause. Meanwhile, David Shintu of Kampala Rotary Sese Islands confirms they have secured $100,000 grant to facilitate this noble mission.
In Heart Institute, because the heart patients in Mulago is over, the number is overwhelming. The number is very huge. And I would like to thank the Indian Association of Uganda and the government of Uganda for allowing the Indians to do such a thing to us, because as a number we are going, but you'll find that we are from different areas in Uganda. I'm from Mbale, there's another person from Apache, there's one from Masaka, Luwero, all corners of Uganda.
When we thought about doing heart surgeries, we looked for Rotary India, and we got friends in Chennai. When we got friends in Chennai, we thought about who can we work with here, and realized that the Indian Association was so experienced in this, and they have been so helpful. Last year we had a global grant. Rotary works with global grants. We had a global grant of about $50,000 US, and that alone could not take all those children. So the Indian Association has supported by helping work with those children and the operations, visas, and transport, and every other thing.
Excellency Madhusudan Agarwal, Honorary Consul, Uganda, Mumbai, and His Excellency Vinod Sorogi, Honorary Consul, Uganda, Chennai, are going to treat these Ugandan children in one of the world-class hospitals, and they'll like the grandchildren to them. And no worries, you can send as many children, Ugandan children. We are always ready to help the Ugandan children in India.
Children born are 10 out of 3 are having congenital heart disease or some other heart-related problem issues. So we are here. We will help them, continue to help them, and thanks to our partners, Rotary Sese International and Rotary Tiruvamiyur Chennai, as well as Mr. Vinod Sarogi and Mr. Madhusudan Agarwal and Samda Foundation for taking this up further.
What do you call the resurrected this program after a hiatus of disruption caused by the COVID. We were really, today I can be honest, we were really struggling to find who is going to finance the bill. Then Rotarians came and held our hand, and that was something we sighed a relief that fine, we have got someone. And we never then imagined that we'll be able to do so many stupendous numbers, which has been made possible by the Rotarians, and I said, hard work by my colleagues, Devanandji, Jatin, and everyone.
National Resistance Movement Party Treasurer Ambassador Barbara Nekesa Owundo has called on the people of Busia district and Ugandans at large to prioritize immunization and education of their children. She emphasized that these are essential steps towards ensuring good health, prosperity, and overall socio-economic transformation.
Apart from health, I want us now to put emphasis on education. This is why the President and all of us in the NRM government are appealing to the teachers, our children, to access free education. We have programs under UPE for primary, we have programs under youth.
Now, as women from Uganda and the rest of the world prepare to celebrate International Women's Day, the men in Uganda have been given their version of the men's celebration on the 8th of March. Now, during the launch of the men's gathering team leads at Faneru, the emphasis was placed on the gathering's purpose, and that is to engage men in their roles as family heads with the aim of transforming and challenging them to become nation builders. At the gathering, men are expected to gain financial knowledge, build meaningful relationships, and deepen their spiritual lives. Let's get more in this story.
Our contribution is not only to a man to build his home or himself, but to build his family, to build this nation, to build the community. We believe that through Men Gather, we engage men in their roles and assignments as sons, fathers, and husbands with the objective of transforming, inspiring, and challenging them to become nation builders, consummate professionals, and figures of inspiration in their family.
For the men, the solution we are going to give you will be based, on the segmentation, because Men Gather is bringing together all the different types of men. We have the corporates, we have, the businessmen, we have farmers, we have groups, and the bank is ready to give you all the solution.
For us as Motor Care, Men Gather presents an opportunity for us to meet all these different kinds of men from different backgrounds different occupations, and all sorts of life, who made each child and another day to come into our showroom and they're like, oh, these kind of cars are for so and so, they're for this kind of people. So we want to demystify that narrative and let you know that even you can afford this car and you can come and ask. It's always free to ask and get to know the cars that you're buying, get to know what's its performance. If I need it for this, will it be able to perform? How often do I change the engine or such things? So we as Motor Care, it's important for us to be in such, to have such partnerships and be able to come on board for such things, so that we are able to reach even the people we didn't think would be able to reach, but also educate them as much as we can about their cars.
Now, the Rotary Club of Kololo, in collaboration with Rotary International, has launched an ambitious anti-slavery and child trafficking awareness project valued at $5,000, approximately 20 million Ugandan shillings. Now, this initiative targets local leaders, students and parents with a special focus on sensitizing children from various schools. In a strategic move, students converged at Bulenga Modern Primary School, where they received comprehensive guidance on proactive measures to adopt in the event of potential slavery or child trafficking threats.
We bring to the country one of the common evils, and this is the trafficking of human beings, but mostly targeting the children. We are partnering with Rotary International and the action against anti-slavery and anti-child trafficking. That is an action which is part of Rotary groups, to make sure that we make the country aware of the evils that are involved in trafficking. We want to make sure that children get to know their rights. We want to sensitize the teachers, sensitize the community leaders, and also the parents, but also getting to know the prices of trafficking, that the price is actually high and the benefit is very low.
This one was an educational tool to aid them to learn and to know what are their rights as children, what are their rights as people in this community. We have found out that children, some of them they knew, but they didn't know when they approached what will they do. And this is what we are looking for.
Education, the key to freedom.
We'll now take a short break, but we'll be returning with much more. Do stay with us.
Here's your chance to win school fees for your child for a whole year. Just pay school fees using Momo.
Hey, Mkowe High School. Na wana tufunye wo muwanguzi owa MTN Momo. Ye wangu de school fees ezo mwaka mulamba tebereza. Hey, owulira otya mutima kati.
Banange sanyu lyenye nali amochi wago nyanjaga nyangu amali balonze erinyo.
Esushi?
Njani awangula school fees.
Eza Momo.
Eza Momo.
Ezo mwaka mulamba.
Okumala mwaka mulamba ndi musanyu.
Oh my goodness.
Banange MTN mwenye yanza ne yanze.
Wanje?
Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala.
Nkubiriza muzadde munnange yonna gy'oli. Wallahi sasulia school fees for Momo Pay.
Dial *165 *80 hash. Select option 2 for school pay. Select option 1 to pay school fees. Enter the student number and amount and approve the transaction. You will now enter the draw to win school fees for your child for a whole year.
Looking for instant excitement? The Uganda National Lottery Spin for Cash game is now available online. Wherever you are, you can join the excitement for just 500, 1,000 and 2,000 Uganda shillings. Don't miss out. Register now on www.nationallottery.go.ug for a chance to win your share of 2 billion instantly. What are you waiting for? Play Spin for Cash now, anytime, anywhere. Ituba is the proud operator of the Uganda National Lottery. Ugandan National Lottery. Dream, play, win. Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Ituba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukoto Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Osmosis again. Osmosis tried to pay. Money wasn't enough. He checked every pocket. Money wasn't enough. Osi, we're sorting it. With the Momo, we're sorting it. Osmosis checked again. Money still not enough. He looked everywhere. Hey, but Chief, what is going on? Osi, we're sorting it. With the Momo, we're sorting it.
When your money is not enough, we're sorting it with MTN Momo. Use the Momo app or dial *165*5# to add call with Momo Advance and pay bills, send money or buy bundles.
Looking for instant excitement? The Uganda National Lottery Spin for Cash game is now available online. Wherever you are, you can join the excitement for just 500, 1,000 and 2,000 Uganda shillings. Don't miss out. Register now on www.nationallottery.go.ug for a chance to win your share of 2 billion instantly. What are you waiting for? Play Spin for Cash now, anytime, anywhere. Ituba is the proud operator of the Uganda National Lottery. Uganda National Lottery. Dream, play, win. Participants must be 18 years or older. Play responsibly. The Uganda National Lottery is operated by Ituba Uganda and regulated by the National Lotteries and Gaming Regulatory Board.
Welcome back, and this is Lunchtime News here on UBC TV. A warm welcome to those of you just joining us. I am Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma. Let's have a look now at the latest in business. And the Uganda Alcohol Policy Alliance is calling upon the government to increase taxes on alcoholic products to curb alcohol abuse in the country. The civil society organizations made these remarks at a press briefing to highlight the dangers of alcohol abuse and to respond to government's proposal to reduce taxes on alcohol. The Uganda Alcohol Policy Alliance is a coalition of civil society organizations committed to addressing the harmful effects of alcohol consumption in Uganda. Their goal is to reduce the burden of alcohol-related health and social issues through advocacy for effective alcohol policies and regulations. Take a watch.
There is no space to treat people who are devastated by alcohol and substance abuse. So before the honorable MPs can adapt that, I would like them to consider this voice and reject in totality any request, whether from government or from where, to increase taxes. I mean to reduce taxes. Instead, let them just increase taxes. And studies have shown that increase of taxes on alcohol products does not only promote the well-being of the people, but it also helps the economy. We are not here against the economy, and I want to categorically say I am not against alcohol. I am not saying that let them ban alcohol. No, that's not our point. We are for the vulnerables.
And we've done a lot of research showing that alcohol contributes a lot to domestic violence. You see, it actually is the main contributing factor from one of the studies we've carried out. You see? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's support the issue of increased taxes on alcohol to guard ourselves from all these many negative outcomes. When you say the country is going to get a lot of money from when we reduce taxes, now you are forgetting the amount of money we lose because of alcohol-related cancers, because of inactivity and unproductivity of people. I don't know how many people lose jobs every year because they can't perform because there's cheap alcohol and they are taking it and the following day they are drunk. You are not counting the cost of rehabilitating such people. You are not counting the cost due to road crashes. If you have not lost somebody because some driver was drunk, then you may not understand this.
A number of mechanisms that have been put in place to ensure that they control this kind of fears that he has. And that's what we need to do, strengthen the mechanisms that are in place to curb smuggling, curb those that are likely to adulterate alcohol, but also ensure that the standards are also improved. I mean, the standards body is also strengthened to ensure that they can follow up the non-standardized alcohol products.
Now, Uganda is facing a significant shortage of hotel rooms with a deficit of over 3 million, and this is driven by the rising number of tourists getting into the country. The Director General of Uganda Investment Authority, Robert Mukiza, is now encouraging Ugandans to seize this opportunity to invest domestically. He shared this message during the launch of Victoria View Boutique Hotel in Chigo.
The Director General of Uganda Investment Authority, Robert Mukiza, has encouraged Ugandans to invest in tourism and hospitality and benefit from an ever-rising number of tourists who need services. He says that there is a significant opportunity for Ugandans to invest domestically, especially in tourism and hospitality.
A deficit, I look at it as an opportunity. 2.5 million rooms for the hotel. That means if you are going to invest in the hotel industry, it is a huge opportunity. If you go to Bwindi, where the mountain gorillas are, there's an opportunity to build high-class lodges that attract $10,000 a night.
Chiza says that government is offering incentives to encourage domestic investments as part of strengthening Uganda's economy.
And the incentives are there for domestic investors. The threshold is much lower for a domestic investor. So, for example, to get a license and qualify for land in an industrial park, if you're a domestic investor, only $50,000. You have to show us you can mobilize $50,000. That's 200 million or less. But for international investor, you have to show me that you can mobilize at least $250,000. That is almost $1 billion shillings and above. And then you all benefit from these incentives. Free land, if you're an agricultural value addition, 10-year tax holiday, plant and machinery for your factory is free to this country. If your research and the training costs for your factory are tax deductible. But remember, the threshold for the domestic investor is much lower.
Frem Kwizera, the director of Victoria View Boutique Hotel, spoke about the benefits of investing domestically.
First of all, when you invest here, you are helping your government, you are helping your people, you are creating employment. The effect is a lot, and people goes down. You have heard of people who invest in other countries, including now you hear Russia invested in America or so and so. Tomorrow morning you hear assets frozen. Why would I want to risk my little money?
Winnie Ainembabaz Katrire and Kalisha Stephen for UBC.
And that story brings us to the end of this lunchtime news edition here on UBC TV. Thank you so much for having kept us company. I am Rukidi Edward Kijanangoma, wishing you a blessed afternoon. And those of you just about to have your lunch or you're even having your lunch, It's bon appetit from us here.